Rice brings it into the front court this time for Texas. There's the fake. There it is. And he hits the shot. He does two things he does so well, the fake and hit shots.
It's just a remarkable shot fake. And players bite on it all the time, and smart defenders. Now, Jalen Wilson is a smart defender. He knew it was coming, but you can't help it. And it's so pronounced.
Grady Dick. Floater from Carr, splash. There's the freshman Dylan Mitchell.
The dunker spot. That makes him a little bit more difficult to block out. He's available for drop-offs on drives. That one. His last 3 games, he's averaged about 9 points. Just 3 of 12 from 3. He's a much better shooter than that. Good pass.
Rice. That's a 3. Christian Bishop in the game for Texas. And a huge second half at K-State. McCullough with an and 1 opportunity.
Texas just... Wilson, Kevin McCullough was there. But I think they're at their best when they're playing through Timmy Allen. There's that shot fake again.
Rice. Now he has an and 1 opportunity.
It's really good team defense by Kansas.
10 of the 12 points for Kansas have come in the paint. Here's McCullough getting in the lane again, and they'll have another and 1 opportunity. Here's their leading scorer, Jalen Wilson.
I think that'll be remedied at some point soon.
I think you are right on that. Bishop, physical, down low on
advantage of that switch when Uday switched off on him. Needed to attack that. What a pass. Well, Kansas' defense has been very good, and it's taken Texas out of any offensive rhythm they can get.
2-point shot, that's good. MJ Rice come off the bench for Kansas. We'll see how deep Bill Self's bench goes tonight, Jay. And it's not going to get very deep, is it?
Well, he needs to seal some minutes. Great play out of the middle of the floor. Outlet against Kansas State.
Harris. Can't get the shot to the rim, though.
Heck of a catch, too.
Wilson on the drive with his first bucket of the game.
He'll be out for a minute and a half, and then they'll get the long timeout to get him like a 5-minute rest.
Timmy Allen only 1 shot attempt so far and rectifies that with a bucket.
Well, they need to do more of that because Allen needs to be involved. Caught it on the elbow, and then he's isolated, gets to that left hand. He's such a good mid-range player. What a rebound.
Uday got it to go. Mitchell punched by Uday. Mitchell able to get it back. Ripped away by MJ Rice. Grady Dick, a 3. Strong start for Grady Dick. Allen faces up on Grady Dick. Fade away from 12, good, and Yesufu almost got that one to go home. Carr somehow found Allen, who reverses and lays it in. In their history of 19 trips into this building, running the last time early January of 2021 when they won by 25. 2011 being the only.
Again.
Yeah, and there's Bishop. Allen weaving through traffic, his 14-footer, good.
That mid-range game is just deadly and wrong.
There's 2 points so far tonight for Wilson. The fewest points he has scored in a game this year is 11. They've all been double-figure scoring games as KJ Adams connects with his second basket of the night.
And Kansas basically running 5 out on offense.
Open 3. Not a 14-point lead for Kansas has been cut in half.
Texas coming out with a 1-3-1 half-court defense. Good job to stick with it by MJ Rice. Put their right foot on the nail in the center of the free throw line, and he is pretty far right of that. Interesting way to do it. Good pass.
McCullough feeds to Ron Harris, who has
McCullough tried to thread the needle and almost threw it away, but that was perfectly executed.
Bishop being physical. Loose ball. Rice has it. Long outlet, Grady Dick. Hunter trying to get back, but not before Dick can lay it in. About a 7-second differential shot clock and game clock. Carr with 6 to shoot. Drains a 3.
Still plenty of time for Kansas to get it down and get a shot.
Down to 2. Harris can't get it to fall. And it's a 7-point game at the intermission. Texas trailed by as many as 14 at one point. And the boysenberry syrup.
I'm a boysenberry syrup guy.
I like blueberry.
A little screen for the screener action to isolate Dylan Dessou down in the low post.
Dessou feeds. Headed it all the way out near midcourt where McCullough was stationed for Kansas. Now he has the ball knocked away.
Well, what was he going to do if he caught it?
Carr. And here come the horns. Hunter was trailing him. It spins away to Harris, and then his pass, looking for Dick, and Dessou was there to pick it off.
Boy, what a great play by DeJuan Harris to get the steal and then reestablish himself. And he just throws it away, and Bill Self is incensed. I mean, DeJuan Harris is a smart player, but that
maybe it's the senior leadership on this team. You know, Rodney Terry told me earlier during shoot-around, I try and get my guys to think of it like boxing. There's always another round to keep going and keep fighting. And you see a lot of that with leadership.
Man. Got a switch. Now Grady Dick guarding Marcus Carr, and he's going to take him on.
Carr crosses over, gets towards the lane, and drives and scores.
Boy, he got pushed when he was going up.
MJ Rice over the top. Adams. Finish his on the second attempt.
He should have finished that first one, but still.
10 points now for KJ. Now he's defending Bishop. Harris looked to help, but Bishop fights through and lays it in with that left hand.
I think the most difficult.
First lead of the night. Carr. Mitchell deflects it. Harris takes it for Kansas. Spin, 360. Bucket and the foul. Kevin McCullough. So McCullough to the bench with 3. Carr from 15. Big rainbow
that Texas has. But his offense has been struggling a little bit. Look, he got a raise on there. There was a lot of contact on that shot, but
it's 11 points. He's the third in the double figures. Make that fourth in double figures for KU, and now he's there to pick up the loose ball. Harris a reverse. Going after his own miss. Allen along the baseline with Adams. Adams collects and finds Wilson. Numbers here for Kansas. Bishop trying to catch up, punched it out from behind and has the steal. He's got Mitchell ahead of the field. The freshman lays it in. The heel.
I don't think that was the shot Bill Self. He's on the first side of the floor. You know, reverse the ball, make the defense move and attack.
Dessou, mid-range jumper, gets it to go.
Dylan Dessou transferred in from Vanderbilt, where he was the top rebounder in the SEC before he hurt his knee. And he's starting to really look like himself again now.
That was his first bucket of the night. Yesufu on Carr. He finishes with the kiss. Rice, tough shot. Oh my goodness.
That defense, that was just a superior offensive play by Sir Jabari Rice. That's when they call you sir.
And he has 10. A lob. Uday comes back down and nobody else around. Back up in points. Dessou and Uday again. Dessou, miss. Run out. Yesufu does not have numbers, but he's trying to get it to the rim and does.
He shot down the floor like a bullet.
Allen flips it up and it goes in.
He got fouled as well. That was not.
Seeing Terry told us, they can't guard us. We need 2 stops, and I promise you they will melt down.
Did you ever do that to Coach K? Jay, just rip the whiteboard out of his hand?
Heck no. Well, he can go full blast the last 4 minutes. That puts Kevin McCullough on Timmy Allen. Another good matchup.
Hunter, that's the Big 12, isn't it?
That's everywhere now.
And Yesufu. Kept alive, a Grady Dick 3. Rice turns, shoots. Taken off the floor by Harris. A quick bounce pass ahead for Yesufu.
Hawks have responded on a night where Jalen Wilson has been limited to just 2 points. Like, who would have thought that after watching the Jayhawks play at Iowa State?
Carr with a 3, a big shot there for Texas to try to close this gap.
Texas has shot makers, and there is still plenty of time, but the important part here is for Kansas to continue to run good offense. And
Yesufu has been a part of that well-run offense the last few sequences.
he's got 12 points now in this game, 3 rebounds, and they have been important defensive rebounds, but he's been a force off the bench.
Oh, and a chance for a 4-point play for Carr. Some contact with the ball while he was out of bounds. Wilson gives it up to Harris.
Boy, what a pass. Harris just stepped in as the inbounder. Now the switch, Adams on Carr. Watch the step back. There it is.
Swish. Timeout, Texas. So Marcus Carr keeping second half. Here's a lob for Grady Dick. Kansas breaks the pressure. Dick has 20. And a quick bucket for Texas.
Smart play by Timmy Allen. Just get the quick basket. Bring the Longhorns back to the pack a little bit.
I think teams like Iowa State, Baylor, and others are doing just that. Rice.
And Jalen Wilson wasn't having his best game. His teammates were there to pick him up in this one.
Here's Carr on the drive, and he is fouled by Grady Dick, and a chance for a 3-point play for Carr.
Do a 1-possession game here and beat Alabama by, what, 25 or 30?
Jayhawks never trailed in this game, only a couple of ties. And Kansas wins it 88-80 over the Longhorns.